Yes, I am gonna say that I'm a thug. That's because I came from the gutter and I'm still here. I'm not saying I'm a thug because I want to rob you and rape people and things. I'm a businessman. I mean, you know I'm a businessman because you find me at my places of business.
Spit it slow so these kids know that I'm talking to them. Give it back to these damn critics and sock it to them. I'm like a thug with a little bit of pop influence. I spew it, but I got you bitches rockin' to it. You motherfuckers can never do it like I can do it. Don't even try to look stupid, do not pursue it. Don't ever in your life try to knock the truest. I spit the illest shit ever been dropped into it. So ticky tock, listen to the sound, 6 on the clock. Listen to the sound of Kim as she licks on the cock. Listen to the sound of me spelling my heart with his pen. Motherfuckers know that I'll never be marshaled again. Full of controversy until I retire my jersey. Till the fire inside dies and expires at 30. And Lord have mercy on any more of these rappers that verse me and put a curse on authorities in the face of adversity.
With my heart open, greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free. Only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queen rise. Don't be afraid to try. Too many others die for the door to open. Rise, my brothers, be wise. Stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing. One day at a time. One day at a time.
Stop and listen, I rock it wicked, no competition on this shit. You gotta get it, there's nothing hotter than it. Or whack rappers with hops and isn't, I kick it to you if you got a minute. You'll bop your head like a walking pigeon. Play my position, I'm kinda different when rhymes digging. I got lots of this, I vibe to it as I rock a fitty. The amount of people that's feeling me is a high percentage. They know I'm tight, but I'll be conceited if I admit it. I'ma calm the game until I'm up at the top of it. And don't be chicken that call me out if you got a problem with it. I'm silent, just go get it stuck, it's symbolic. Their feelings go be hurt, so you better off if you mind your business. Don't get it started with that brother Marcus that get retarded. It's go evolve to some ruckus and prove your shit is garbage. He be the illest, smartest, realest on his rap. All you out there wanna get him on the track.
With my heart open, greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free. Only a few shows rise. My ghetto queens rise. Don't be afraid to try. Too many others die for the door open wide. My brothers be wise. Stay focused on the prize.
Lil' homie, I'll be dope until never happens. I'm ill till forever ends. If you ain't know me when the struggle happened, just remember we ain't never friends. For all of his love, my mom for all of that labor, my girl for holding me down, and my dogs for lending me paper. Oh, nobody in the world, no favors. I started at the street, aiming for the skyscrapers.
The difference between fourth and one and first and goal is in your soul. Depending on how much you gas yourself is how far you gon' go. I'm too down to go hard for this, too down to get strong for this. I already broke 2 bank accounts and 10,000 miles on my car for this. It's safe to say I feel blessed as fuck. Blessed as fuck, blessed. I've been slept on for like 3 years, so it's safe to say I feel rested up. Even though I don't resting up, I do supersets with this microphone, bitch. That's why I feel like the man on 10 whenever I go home. Like what?
No beat is safe, it go deep, so deep, I swear I beat the beat, I deserve a case. Case of money, case of some rock in the safe to put it in just in case. I'm flipping raps for that office space, for the skyscrapers, For the skyscrapers, Lil' homie, I'll be dope until
touch, baby, you stay frosty. The endless motherfucker, someone get these haters off me. Hustle hit me up, I got a beat for you to body. I'm just not a rapper, I'm a rapper with an army. Check out the punchline. If anybody yelling war, then put me on the front line. I got a bunch of mad dogs looking like it's lunchtime. I let the grunts have it just so I can see the gunfight. I never gave a fuck, so tell me why I give a fuck now. If anybody disagree, then you should get the fuck out. It started with some hating, all I'm getting here is love now. And people doubted me before, acting like it's bad now. I'm only getting warmed up, never gonna cool down. See the hunger in my eyes, I'm looking like the food out. If anybody cross the line, they hear, so I chew out. Real recognize, real and real is in the room now.
I pray for the day that everything goes my way. I pray for the day that everything goes my way. You might have some sense, or maybe you're regretting it. I might be your best friend, or am I your nemesis? Started out strong, the book of Genesis. Some chapters, some words, and some sentences. Tortured is the life that isn't fully lived. My soul's on fire, I'm driven from within. Power to the person that puts faith in himself and takes pride in the fact that he's never given in. I pray for the day that everything goes my way. I pray for the day that everything goes my way. Greatness in the third degree. When I see what my life will be. Peace, love, pimps and hoes. I pray to everything. So I pray every day. Everything will go my way. Pray to the Lord that He turns His back when you're busted. One drink. Don't tell me I should turn my head for anything less than $1 million. But who am I kidding do that shit for a couple noodles and 100,000. And I only know how to let the things all the way. So I'll never leave when the bottle's only half drank. I pray for the day that everything goes my way. I pray for the day that everything goes my way.
Every step I take, I'm stepping up. March like an army. I fall within a life, but I get back up. I'm better for the bruise. Hard road magic.
free and fly away, fly away. I will be your wild and free and fly away, fly away. I will be your wild and free and fly away, fly away. Fly away. I will be your wild and free and fly away, fly away. I will be your wild and free and fly away, fly away. I will be your wild and free and fly away, fly away. I will be your wild and free and fly away, fly away. Fly away.
Thank you.
Montana. They call me Tony Montana, nigga. Just call out the plug and tell him I'll be out the nigga. I'm smoking the dope and this shit might be it for me. Yeah. I got a new mama, she flew in from Italy. Tony Montana. They call me Tony Montana, nigga. Know that you're rich when you got it and don't Instagram it, nigga. Show me the camera. Show me the camera, nigga. Tony Montana fucking up and go in Atlanta, nigga. Yeah. We moving Diego, Diego. They move on Macesso, Macesso. I'm Tony Montana, it's okay, you made 100, I need 8 more. We all in Margiela, all the new Tony Montana, nigga. These niggas is jealous, they just can't understand a nigga, no. I know, 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 I know. We moving Diego, Diego. They move on Macesso, Macesso.
here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not.
Laying heavy on my pillow. You and I together is what I see. When we're spending time together, I think back to everything I've done. Now that I am here forever, weight on me feels like a ton.
getting dough. I've been getting money, I've been getting dough. I've been getting money, I've been getting dough. I've been getting money, I've been getting dough.